Voice of Hope was founded by my dear wife, Marianne. We partner with Voice of Hope to support a lot of the widows' grandchildren or children to ensure that they get to go to school.
Relationships is really the heart of Voice of Hope. And we build relationships by visiting our widowed ladies. Each lady that we visit, we know by name. We know her family. We know her story. And each year as we travel to Kenya, we get to visit each one of them. And typically, when we walk into her yard, she will greet us. And there's so much joy in just even that greeting, because we'll see her standing at her door, or she'll be walking down her path, sometimes running down her path towards us to greet us and to welcome us to her home. And as we enter her home, we always pause and stop for a word of prayer and just thank God for the blessing of us being back together again. And then typically we sit together in a group, sometimes around her small living space, which might be also her bedroom, or sometimes we sit outside under a tree and we just share, catch up on each other's lives. But mostly we often just sit and listen and see how she's been doing. How has her gardens done in the last harvest? How are her children? Is their health good? How are they doing in school? And just the typical things that moms would talk to each other about their families and how things are going. Often we'll hear about illness or death in the family or hardships that have happened in the past year. And it's just good to be able to share those things, to pray together and encourage one another. And always we hope that as we come through this home, that we can be a voice of hope to the lady we're visiting. But what we do find is as we leave that home, we have been given such a blessing just to be together and to see and hear of their faith in God in spite of their difficult circumstances.
I'm super proud of what Voice of Hope teams have done and are doing, and I'm confident will continue to do. I can't say how proud I am and thankful that I am for all of those women that donated their time and energy and funding to this cause.